Hi, I'm Julie Collins from the British Academy of Floral Art. While we're all stuck in our houses, we thought it'd be really nice to show you how to make 6 different floral crowns. And so I've asked all the tutors of the Academy to have a go at making a different style of floral crown, which we hope you'll be able to make at home. So on 10 o'clock each day, we're going to release a new film. We'd like you to have a go and send some photos in of what you've made. If you got any comments or you want to ask us any questions, then just ask us, we'll be there to help you. And this is all in preparation for Garden Day, which is a day to celebrate our gardens and get social. And that's going to be held on the 10th of May. So we look forward to seeing what you create. Good luck! Welcome to my garden. It's stay at home at the moment and it'd be really nice to make some floral crowns for Garden Day. So I'm just going to start you off with a really simple frame that you can make with anything you've got and can get your hands on in the garden. I've made one here with using Pittosporum, but in my basket here, which has been kindly donated by one of my students who lives in the village and left me a gorgeous little trug of her cuttings outside the front door this morning. It's been soaking, and ideally you want to soak it overnight, so at least 24 hours before you start doing this. None of these flowers are going to have a water source, so they're not going to last long, maybe a few hours, but just enough time for you to get out your garden, have an amazing time and be social on social media, showing everyone what you've made. Please remember to tag us in. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to empty the basket out and see what we've got in here. So we've got some lovely bits and pieces in here. Oh, some hellebores, that's gorgeous. Some forget-me-nots here. Well, there's not a lot in the garden at the moment, is there? So, and we just have to be inventive with what we've got. So I'm just going to pop this all down, and eventually, oh, look at these little primroses. They're so delicate. We've got a lovely colour scheme going on here of greens and purples. But what I'm trying to get at here is the ivy, the trailing ivy. Now you notice I've also got some fake flowers here, or some faux flowers. If you haven't got any fresh flowers, use those. Use ribbons, use whatever you can get hold of. But to start off, I'm going to make a simple frame. So all you need for this is a pair of scissors and some string. I've got floristry paper covered wire here, but you can just use normal string. That's not a problem at all. So first of all, we're going to take some ivy, and we're going to long trailing ivy, and we're going to start to create a loop to the size of your head. So just obviously I've got one on at the moment, just pop that there, set that up. So that needs to be around about there. Okay, and I'll pop my pre-made one on, there we go. Right, and then so they join here, and I'm just going to twist that round. So this is quite an environmentally friendly one because we're not using any wires. Later on in the week, we've got different tutors demonstrating different designs, and you'll see so many different techniques that you can use to make a floral crown. Some easy, some a bit more advanced. So have a play. Start with this one and enjoy it. There's plenty more for you to do. So the next one, I'm going to just take this round and then start weaving it in and out of the first placement. This does two things. It starts to strengthen the frame, but it also means that later on we can push the flowers through, and it gives us something to grab hold of. And then we just start building that up. Obviously at this stage it's good to put it back on your head to make sure it still fits. And let's take another little bit. I'm just going to place that in to the weave and then bind it round and keep twisting it round. So any ivy or vine, or like I say with Pittosporum I use this, but it has shorter stems, so I did have to use a bit of string every now and again to tie them together to make it a bit longer, but same principles apply. So you can see this is starting to build up. I'm going to put any things that pop out there, just pop them back in. Okay, so just keep going. So keep building it up until you feel you've got it thick enough. And just keep checking that it fits your head as well. Obviously the more you put round, the smaller it's getting. And You don't want to have it too small when you finish. I'll just tuck that one in. So I've got a little end showing there. But you can see that it's becoming a nice round frame. I've also made another one here, but I used some canes that I had in the garage. So you could use that and you could glue flowers onto there. There's lots of methods. So, yeah, it's a really beautiful hot day today and the dogs are really quiet, thank goodness. So I'm just going to give this a little bit of a trim because I've got a few things sticking out. You don't have to cut them off if you don't want to, but I quite like it neat. So I'm just going to cut those odd little bits off. Don't want them poking in my face when I'm wearing it. So that's a nice round frame. You can use that for anything, couldn't you? It doesn't have to be for a headdress. And it could be for an arrangement or a table, so. Right, so now I'm going to have a little look at the flowers and foliages I've got here. So I've got some nice grey foliage, which I'm just going to thread through. So I'm just going to weave that into the weave, and I'm going to just bring it round and tuck it back through. And that's one method, just to create a bit of grey shimmer going through the design. Another method, if you've got material that's not so flexible, then you might want to just use a bit of string and just tie in the odd place, just to tie it on. So this is paper paper covered wire, so I can just twist this round. I'll just show you, that just twists. But obviously if you've got string you have to tie a little knot, but for speed then I've just done using the floristry paper covered wire. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around the whole frame with one material, and that's so that I can pace it out nicely and I don't run out. Now this, like I said to you earlier, in floristry we normally seal the stems with a bit of parafilm tape, but we haven't got it. We're not going to use that because not everyone's got that at home, and you can't nip out to the shops and get it at the moment. So I'm just showing you a way without sealing stems, but if you wanted them to last a little bit longer, what you could do is just put a little bit of cold glue on the end of the stem, and that would just help the moisture stay inside without it evaporating too much, and that will make it last a bit longer. So I'm just going to carry on with this for a few minutes and go all the way around the frame with the grey material. Finished off putting all the grey, and now I'm going to put some hellebor's and keep the stem as long as possible. Again, just going to push it through. So just push it through and then weave it round. So got some more green ones, and like I've got a few under the bucket here because the sun is really strong today. So I'm just pushing it through, taking it out the other side, and with the ends I'm just wrapping them back into the weave. So just tuck them in and tuck them in so that they disappear and don't pop out. Or again, if you've got any problems with that, then just use a bit of wire or a little bit of string. Look at these gorgeous colour ones here. So Jane, my student, and just lives about a few doors up the road, has been really generous this morning, popping around her garden. Unfortunately my garden is a state because we've just had it designed and we're going to have it dug out and re-landscaped. These hellebor's are looking absolutely stunning, so I'm just going to keep popping them around and they're filling it out beautifully. So it's very noisy here today. We've got some neighbours that are drilling next door, but everyone's doing their gardens at the moment, aren't they? So, which is good. The gardens are looking stunning. Just putting a little bit of string to hold those in place. So that's what it's looking like at the moment. Now you could stop here and just have the flowers at the front, but I think these floral crowns look gorgeous if the flowers go all the way around. So I'm just going to keep adding some as I go around. Finish off, I'm just going to start feeding in some little primroses, and just put, because that will give a lovely pink colour through. Pink, one of my favourite colours, I think, although this combination of pink and purple is stunning. So good colours. Any flower that you feel a bit vulnerable, then just wire it in or string it in just to hold it in place. Okay, so just a few of those. So this hopefully is a really simple way. And the other tutors from the Academy, so we're the British Academy of Floral Art, and we got 6 tutors, and I've asked them all to give you a different head crown, floral crown each day. So they're all having a little think now what they can do for you. We've got one that's going to be looking at Nordic plaiting, and we've got one which is a very traditional floristry one where we're wiring and taping, because obviously we wouldn't do this for a bridal bouquet or a bride because the flowers wouldn't last very long, but it's great for having a play with yourselves at home. So I'm just going to try that on now, see what it looks like. It's very hot here today. There. So I just want to thank Lucy for recording the video, and we really look forward to seeing what you've made. So have fun and tag us in, and if you've got any questions then just put a comment and we'll answer it for you. Okay, have fun, bye!